Kidneys are a pair of bean-shaped organs located in the back of the abdomen that play a vital role in maintaining overall health. In this video, we are discussing the anatomy of the kidney. In humans, the excretory system consists of one pair of kidneys, a pair of ureters, urinary bladder, and a urethra. Kidney is covered by a tough capsule of fibrous connective tissue called renal capsule. Two layers of fat are attached to the surface of each kidney to cushion them. The outer surface of the kidney is convex and the inner surface is concave in shape. The concave side have a longitudinal opening or a depression in the middle where the nerves and renal artery enters and the renal vein and ureter exits the kidney. It is called hilum. Kidney has three major regions. They are renal cortex, renal medulla and renal pelvis. Renal cortex is the granulated, dark red outer zone of the kidney which contains most of the nephrons. Renal medulla is the radially striated inner layer of the kidney. It contains renal pyramids, renal papillae, renal columns, renal calyces, and other part of the total nephron not located in the cortex. Renal pyramid is the triangularly shaped unit in the medulla which contains the loop of Henle and the collecting duct of the nephrons. Renal column is the area between the pyramids. It is the space for the blood vessels located in the medulla, and they are also called columns of Bertini. Renal papillae are the tip of the renal pyramids. They release urine into the calyces, and the renal calyces are the collecting sacs that surrounds the renal papillae. They transport urine from renal papillae to the renal pelvis. Renal pelvis is the cavity which lies in the center of the kidney and which extends into the ureter. It collects the urine from all of the calyces in the kidney. Nephrons are the physiological units of the kidney. Each kidney has nearly 1 million nephrons. Nephron has two parts. They are the glomerulus and the renal tubule. Glomerulus is a tuft of capillaries formed by the afferent arteriole. Afferent arteriole is a fine branch of renal artery transports blood to the glomerulus for filtration. Blood from the glomerulus is carried away by an efferent arteriole to the peritubular capillaries and the vasa recta and to the kidney's venous system. The renal tubule consists of Bowman's capsule, proximal convolutal tubule, loop of Henle, distal convoluted tubule, and the collecting duct. Renal tubule begins with Bowman's capsule, which is a double-walled cup-like structure. The glomerulus along with the Bowman's capsule is called the renal corpuscle or the Malpighian tubule. Bowman's capsule encloses the glomerulus and it transfers the glomerular filtrate to the proximal convoluted tubule. Proximal convoluted tubule is a highly coiled network and a highly active segment of the nephron. The next part of the tubule is a hairpin-shaped loop of Henle. It consists of a descending limb and an ascending limb. It begins in the cortex and extends into the medulla, and then it returns back to the cortex. The tissue surrounding the loop of Henle is called interstitium. The ascending limb of loop of Henle continues to another highly coiled tubular region called distal convoluted tubule. The distal convoluted tubules of many nephrons open into a straight tube called collecting duct. The collecting ducts converge in the medullary pyramids and opens into the renal pelvis through the renal calyces. The efferent arteriole emerging from the glomerulus form a fine capillary network around the renal tubule called peritubular capillaries. A minute vessel of this network runs parallel to the loop of Henle, forming a U-shaped vasa recta. Vasa recta is absent or highly reduced in cortical nephrons. Do you like to know more about kidneys? Visit our YouTube channel Nephrons and Beyond. ഈ വീഡിയോ മലയാളത്തിൽ കാണാനായി ഡിസ്ക്രിപ്ഷനിലെ ലിങ്കിൽ ക്ലിക്ക് ചെയ്യൂ.